Did you know that self-confidence is our assessment of ourselves and our abilities? Self-confidence is something that can be learned to build socialization in the environment in general and even in business life. Everyone has doubts about themselves sometimes, which can make them feel insecure, uncomfortable, or even unmotivated. Building trust takes time. Some can be fast, some are slow depending on the individual and the environment. Several things can affect how you judge yourself, such as being introverted, listening too much to other people's opinions, or feeling lonely. However, there are many things you can do to increase your confidence. One of the easy ways that can be done to increase self-confidence. Be kind to yourself. Insecurity sometimes comes to you as a fear that you will not succeed, so that fear really hinders our performance. Overcome your fears by trying to be nice to yourself. If you are afraid of falling or not succeeding, try to challenge all the negative thoughts that you are thinking. You can talk to yourself as you would your best friend. Say that it is difficult at first, but with a little practice you will be able to do it perfectly. Be careful with fear that will bring negative thoughts into your mind to make you stressed or lead to depression. Do things that make you relax and comfortable with yourself. Affirm yourself. Often listening to negative judgments from others can also affect our self-confidence and even affect behavior, because in the end we behave according to other people's judgments that make us uncomfortable. Avoid self-reinforcing judgments. Affirmations are positive statements and confirm whatever we say to ourselves. You can say it out loud so you can be more energized and motivated. If you are often negative about your physique, look in the mirror and practice saying something you like about yourself. To get your mind to accept positive statements quickly, express affirmations with questions like, "Why am I good at making decisions?" And avoid statements like, "I'm very good at making decisions." Biologically, the brain will connect and look for answers to questions to find out your true abilities. Visualize your future. Future visualization is a way of seeing a picture of yourself that you are proud of, visualizing it in your own mind. When we walk with low self-esteem, we have a poor perception of our own future picture. However, try to practice visualizing your version of a fantastic future when you reach your goals. Use this visualization to be positive motivation in your environment and work. Do the thing that scares you to do it. The best way to deal with fear is to try to face it head on. It may seem strange, but it can also train you to learn to take risks in action. By doing something that makes you think and fear, you will gain new experiences so that your self-confidence will increase. So, step out of your comfort zone and start facing your fears. Understand that no human is perfect. Chase your dreams as high as the sky. Maybe that's a saying that we often use as motivation to reach our dreams. It's natural to always try to show your best side, but keep in mind that it's also important to accept that perfection at something is an unrealistic goal. If you make mistakes in making decisions, decide that mistakes are a way to learn and grow. So try not to beat yourself up for too long. Use your mistakes as stepping stones to enable you to succeed in the future. Appreciate your every successful goal. Appreciate the little things you do. For example, a diet program that has succeeded in losing 5 kilograms of weight, or getting up early to be able to go to work on time. Celebrating small victories in achieving goals is a great way to build confidence. Appreciate it with the little things that can also make you excited to live everyday life. Buying a cup of cold coffee, watching your favorite movie on the weekends, doing treatments at the salon can be an option to reward yourself so you can feel better about yourself. Learn to accept criticism. Some of the toughest comments or criticisms sometimes come from people around us. Then this makes us struggle with diminishing self-confidence, then becomes an inner criticism that emerges into self-doubt. If you have gone through this, make the criticism of others as a lesson that can build us up. Use an introspection strategy by questioning your inner critique of yourself and looking for evidence that supports the criticism or refutable evidence of what is being said to you. Overcoming the fear of criticism is not easy to do, but if you want to live positively and want to build self-confidence, practice accepting criticism as it can boost your self-confidence. Create personal boundaries. Learn to say no to other people. This doesn't make you look arrogant or conceited, but it does teach others to respect your personal boundaries. The more you give control and say that you have a right to your own life, the more your confidence will increase. Switch to an equality mentality. People with low self-confidence will see and judge others as better or more worthy than themselves. This creates a sense of comparing yourself to others, which will ultimately degrade your mental health. Instead of bringing up this kind of perception, make yourself equal to the other person. Think that we all have the same abilities, no better or more deserving than you. Change your insecure mentality to an equality mentality and you will automatically see an increase in your self-confidence and make you more comfortable socializing with other people. Help the problems of the people around you. By helping the problems of others in need, it often allows us to forget the problems you feel, and you yourself will feel grateful for what you have. It will also be a personal pleasure when you can give advice to others. Instead of focusing on your own weaknesses, you can volunteer to mentor, help and teach others, be a good listener, and you will see your self-confidence grow automatically in the process. However, you also need to see who needs your help or not, starting from the smallest environment, being a good listener to your family, relatives, then friends from your business environment. Do what you love. If you spend time doing the things you love, you will tend to think positively. You can do a hobby that you enjoy on the weekends, such as singing at karaoke, dancing, cooking, or writing a book. Try to schedule a little to do things that please you. In addition to relieving stress from environmental pressures and working at home or in the office, you can also hone your skills to become better, right? Make your hobbies and abilities something to be proud of. Many people are discouraged about their abilities because they set goals that are too difficult to achieve. You can practice your skills by setting small goals that you can easily win. You can enter a small competition first. Once you've built up the skills and successes that make you feel good about yourself, move on to less difficult goals and then to more difficult goals. Make sure you also keep a list of all your accomplishments, both big and small. Either win or lose. The goal is to remind yourself of a time well spent. Instead of just focusing on your to-do list, take some time to think about your to-do list. Reflecting on the main goals you have achieved is a great way to strengthen your confidence in your abilities. Empower yourself with knowledge. Empowering yourself with general knowledge is one of the best strategies for building confidence. You can do this in many ways, such as reading the news in the newspaper, online, watching television, or listening to it on the radio on the go. Empowering yourself with knowledge goes hand in hand with building your own competence and becoming more confident if you know the topics covered by many people. Apart from that, you can also do general knowledge by studying or reading research books. Set time to exercise. Set time to exercise. If you don't have much time, set time once a week to jog in the morning when the air is still clean and the sun is healthy for the body. Sweating also causes the body to release endorphins, the feel-good hormones. However, if getting up early on the weekends is weighing you down, you can do light exercise such as taking public transportation to work so you can feel your morning walk. Exercise is a great way to increase motivation, practice goal setting, and build confidence. Surround yourself with friends who support you. And finally, find friends who can make you feel good about yourself and avoid people who tend to trigger negative thoughts and lower your self-confidence. Find friends who can give you supportive advice without being friends who put you behind your back. Apart from that, you can also help and stop other people, which can improve their mood, but can also make you feel pretty good about yourself.